everybody, Keith Saarloos coming to you live and direct from the backyard of the tasting room in beautiful Los Olivos, California. This is where I hang out with my kids, eat lunch, share a bottle of wine with you, and just get closer as a family. This wine club's shipment is amazingly special to me, and I'm even more excited to tell you that all three of these wines are completely sold out. The Mom is sold out, one of the fastest selling wines we've ever had. The Dad, we never even poured a bottle on the bar, completely sold out, allocated to you. In 1954, just sold out 2 weeks ago, another crazy fast selling wine. So you're getting all three of these wines in one wine club shipment that no one else in the world can have. It's just for you. Like we say, family first, and because you're in our family, you get their wines. So let's talk about these wines. The first wine, one of my personal favorites and the favorite of all the women in our family, Mom. Mom is our Grenache Blanc. Grenache Blanc is an incredibly special wine because, for sake of argument, it's just not Chardonnay. Chardonnay is usually everybody's first wine that they taste. It kind of cuts their teeth into the white wine world. But then after time, kind of like the pumpkin spice latte of wine, you fatigue from it. Grenache Blanc, on the other hand, has nothing you fatigue from. Every time you go back to it, it's beautiful, it's elegant, it's graceful. The Wine Weirdos, shout out, did a great review on our wine. I don't send in wines to be reviewed, but these guys are amazing and they come in the tasting room, so why not?
Mike for Wine Weirdos.
Christopher.
We're checking out the 2016 Mom Grenache Blanc from Saarloos and Sons.
San Ynez Valley, lovely tasting room in Los Olivos.
Yes, and this is gorgeous.
On the nose,
Wow.
It's singing. There's some really deep melon fruit, hit of honeysuckle, honeydew melon, honey, and white flowers. What's it doing on the palate?
Almost no sense of the 14.5 alcohol. Wow, mouth-watering acidity, yet very full-bodied white wine. I think this is hitting a home run right now. This is a very oily wine. This wine wants food, actually. I think this is the perfect wine for Mother's Day brunch.
I agree.
Good stuff from Saarloos and Sons. We'll be back with more.
Cheers.
So our Mom and our next wine, Dad. If you take these two wines and you put them side by side, this is a little secret we have, but the Mom and Dad together form one photo. And that's a picture of my grandmother and a picture of my grandfather. Dad is our 100% Mourvèdre. It is an amazing wine. We name our Mourvèdre Dad because Mourvèdre is a big, kind of brooding wine, but it absolutely has a heart of gold. I just drank one of these bottles with a couple friends of mine the other night, and I was absolutely blown away by it. It is one of my favorite red wines we made this year. The thing I think that makes it so special is it has everything, all the huge flavor, but you can drink it by itself. If you want to have it with a steak, it's absolutely awesome. But these two bottles, Mom and Dad, Grandpa and Grandma are on the label. And these two people, I think about all the time. Their union or their marriage was so important to our family. With Grandpa and Grandma, we saw how to love your wife, how to love your husband, how to take care of your kids. I call it the buoy system, where when I looked up the buoys, I saw my dad in the distance and my mom in the distance, and then past that I saw my grandpa and grandma. And I knew in my life, if I would line those two up and kind of plot that course, it would all work out. And that relationship of grandpa and grandma together, you know, they did it all. They traveled the world when it wasn't an easy thing to do. They went on vacations with their friends and family. They are the embodiment of what you see right now in Saarloos and Sons. Honor those that have come before you, prepare the way for those yet to come. They did all of those things and set those traditions in motion for our family to not only look at ourselves and take care of ourselves, but take care of our kids and our grandkids and our great-grandkids. So even though they both passed away, my kids know who they are, what they were about, and what they stood for, which absolutely leads us to our third wine. And today is May 11th. This is my grandparents' anniversary. They were married in 1945, and now we're celebrating 1954. This is the 10th incarnation of Syrah from Windmill Ranch and Cab from El Camino Real brought together in marriage. 2 grapes, 1 wine, just like a marriage is 2 lives, 1 life. And when we bring them together, it's always different percentages. I'm coming up on my 20th anniversary. My parents just celebrated their 45th. A thing or two about marriage is balance. And I think that's what we always search for in our 1954 to 1945, this union, this blend of two. I personally love this wine because this wine celebrates American wine culture. It's not a French knockoff. It's here. It's Los Olivos in a bottle with two different distinct vineyards, two different worlds, two different even climates, which are only 2 miles apart. But when we bring them together, it creates something that's so special that we've been doing it now for this is our 10th release, and next year will be the 10th anniversary. So in this shipment, Mom sold out, 200 and some bucks a bottle. Dad sold out, 200 even more a bottle. In 1954, sold out. So this shipment, the value is around $750, and you got it for a low, low price. Couple other little things. We are teaming up with our friends at Corksicle, and our rosé is about to be released, and some of them will be coming in our canteens. These are custom made, custom labeled, and 100% safe for the environment, reusable, and once you get your wine cold, you put them in here, it'll stay cold for 24 hours. So we wanted to do our part, because we are a sustainable vineyard, to actually create some sustainable packaging that our rosé can go into that you can reuse over and over and over again. Bring to the pool where you're not allowed to bring glass. Bring to the beach, bring to your kid's soccer game. I'm not judging. This is how it works. So, more on this coming up. But this wine club shipment, live to honor those that have come before you, Mom and Dad in 1954, and prepare the way for those yet to come. Keith Saarloos and the Saarloos & Sons family here on Grandpa and Grandma's anniversary. Have a great day.